So this is the new wave e-bikes, analog bikes. This is the wave. Forget your car. Throw your car away. You don't need it. It's costing you money, and you're wasting a lot of money just to look a certain way. If you guys didn't know, I love bikes. I flip bikes, so that means I buy bikes and then I resell them to make money. And I also enjoy riding bikes. I found this bike on the marketplace. I purchased it. Technically, I didn't purchase it, but I purchased it because, I got some friends in high spots and I only put a little bit of money within this bike. So, blessings on blessings, I guess. I've been blessed my whole life in that aspect. But I picked up this e-bike because I needed a more efficient bike to make money with. Now, the range on this bike is not that great, but if I can use it for 2 hours and then switch to my other bike, is perfect. I picked this bike up on a marketplace. You think this bike wouldn't fit me, but it does. The only thing is the weight. So when I did my research on this bike, I thought it said max weight 265 pounds. But when I went to go view the bike and she showed me the box, it said max weight 220 pounds. So I'm like, what do I do? Now, I don't know my exact weight, so I could be under, I could be over, but I have been riding my analog bike, so I probably dropped a few pounds. So I might be all right there. But if I'm over, hopefully I don't mess up the bike or flip over when I'm riding it. But I rode this bike initially yesterday for 10 miles. It took me probably 25 minutes, and I don't know why these are bent. I hope it came that way. I don't know if it was done from the previous rider. I don't know. But had some concerns about that because that looked strange. But this bike is actually brand new. The woman only had it for a week or so, and she sold it because her friend was doing bad things. So she took away his privilege to move around, and she sold the bike. I charged up this bike yesterday. It take about 5 hours to charge up. And so far, so good. Today we got a full charge on this bike, and we're gonna see how long it actually lasts, and see how much money we can actually make today. Hope y'all like my haircut. Yeah. But anyway, I don't know, man. I just feel like at this time and this era, it doesn't make any sense to purchase a vehicle. At this time, I just feel like it's stupid. You paying insurance, you're paying a car note, you gotta go to work just to pay your car note. And it's like, bro, who are you living for? Are you living for the hoes? Or you living for yourself? Because to be honest, most people think they have to have a car just for status, and it don't mean anything. Like, you could have a car. I could be swole up with a pocket full.
I'm really rich.
But you wouldn't think that because you brainwash what society says that you should have in order to look a certain way. And I just don't buy that. I feel like if a vehicle is not making me money, if it doesn't outweigh the cons, it don't make sense to me. The only vehicle that I will buy is a cargo van because I know that I can make money off of that van. But just having a job and I'm driving my car to my job just to pay for it, that's dumb. Because half the people technically they can't afford to pay their car notes. They can't afford it. They can't fucking afford it, and they live paycheck to paycheck. So you might as well get a e-bike or a scooter because with a scooter, you ain't gotta pay no insurance. The scooter is paid for. You're not in debt. Like I lived in Atlanta, Georgia at one time. They had a MARTA train. It didn't make no sense to buy a car because everywhere you went in Atlanta, the MARTA train went there. You only gonna get a car for what? The house. That's the only thing you getting a whip for is to say, hey, I'm this. But you really ain't. You broke as hell. You know what I'm saying? So, some broke talk. That's not why I'm saying this. I'm saying this because you can save a lot of money and you can put that money towards something else versus going to your job, driving your car, paying insurance on your car and nothing happened to your car. You didn't get in no wreck. You paid the insurance for 12 months. You don't get nothing back from it. That's just money going down the drain for what if. And I know money for what if helps, but you're not going to get into a wreck every day. You just wasting money. Then you got a car note. If your credit ain't right, you got high interest, you're paying high interest, and you're losing. Why not take that money, invest in something? Why not invest in empty land, a park, mobile homes, whatever it is? You will have the freedom to do that if your money not tied up in something that's not really making you money. So I say all of this to say you shouldn't have a car unless you got 10,000 in the bank, 100,000 in the bank, 200,000 in the bank, $1 million in the bank. You shouldn't be having a car check to check. Live your life for a more simple life. Get you a scooter. I know that's easy for me to say because I live in Florida. I'm able to do that. I'm able to live a more simple life, have money to do what I want to do. And I'm not saying that I'm the richest person in the world, but I know how to get money. I'm not saying that I'm getting thousands, I'm getting hundreds, but I'm working towards that. And if you have a goal, then you should simplify your life. Like I said, I love riding bikes, but I also love to make money with bikes. That's just what I do, because that's just who I am. So if you ever thought about simplifying your life, cutting down on expenses or liabilities, then get you a scooter. You know what I mean? like live like the Colombians, man. Like everybody in Colombia, they got a scooter. You know what I mean? That's how we need to do it. Like save money, man. Enjoy yourself at the same time, but live a simpler life so you can get to the end goal. And don't worry about what nobody say. Don't care about people's opinions, because it's just an opinion. Some people don't know what you got going on. Some people don't know what's in your bank account. Some people don't know anything. So don't be ashamed to live a simple life, because at the end of the day, you're going to have more coins than all these other folks who brainwash, who live in a fairy tale, who living in whatever bubble they living in. Enjoy your passions. For me, my passions is jewelry, cigars, and watches. Those are my passions. I don't wear brands for certain people. I wear a brand that I like and enjoy, and you should be doing the same.